Hey guys, it's Tazing Animations here. Welcome back to Tazing Teaches. Today for Tazing Teaches, we're doing how to design roofs. So yeah. Did I just... Okay. Anyways, so that means I can go back into this. So I've set up 10 boxes. And I'm going to show you different roof designs. Now, this is box number 1. And this is literally one of the easiest roof designs ever. You've probably seen this before, but basically all you do, you just go up in this and make this A-frame styled roof. So you build something that kind of looks like this. Okay, then you get 2 problems. You gotta have to listen. Okay, simple enough, solve it with slabs. Okay, that's normal. But then, an easy tip is add an overhang, so that the build just gets a little more, it adds more depth to the build, and just makes it look so much better when you get that overhang. Yeah. Now your house doesn't look completely flat. But then this just looks ugly. If you leave your build like this, I'm gonna come after you. So you grab your staircase, and then you add them upside down. But then you get to this middle part. Here's a lot of things you can do. You can either face a block. Block is acceptable. Slab is acceptable. Slabs like that is acceptable. But I just like placing an upside down stair. It's simple enough. Same on this side. Stair, 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 stair. I already have stairs in my hand, so I might as well place them. And that's the basic A-frame design. The next is pretty simple, but it's where you use the slab, where you use half slabs to do the exact same thing. But you gotta remember, when you're building a half slab roof, you gotta add that extra, the extra block overhang like this, so it doesn't look weird. So yeah, you just go like this. Slab roofs are incredibly simple, so it's a really easy way to save on resources. You can put slabs here, but I just like putting full blocks because I'm just trying to build fast. This is also another part, is like, if you get a roof part like this, what you can do is you can put some torches inside, because slabs are transparent blocks, so that when it's nighttime your roof will light up. But yeah, you get something that kind of looks like this. And I'm like, okay, it looks okay. But if you start mixing in like some slabs, kind of just like shaking it up a little, you can start to texture the roof even more just by adding some basic details to it. So you kind of get something that looks a little ruggedy and like it's falling apart, maybe put together poorly, something like that. And it doesn't look too bad. But just remember, try not to interfere much with the overhang, or the build kind of just starts to look a little weird. So yeah. Next build on the list is like that medieval roof. Like everyone's probably done with these. So you start off with your base, but then you go up one. You don't have to keep going just up one, but that just seems to be pretty common. And then from here it's then up and up. So you get something that kind of looks like that. Then continue on this side with like the exact same concept really. So it really just adds a lot of height to the build. Like if your build's looking kind of short, slap one of these roofs on it, maybe put some dormers in, and you're gonna have a roof that looks so much taller. So I really just like to build these because I like to build medieval builds. So you're left with something like, oh, I did that part wrong. You're left with something that looks like this. Okay. So from here, upside down stairs, slabs, and you get a nice archway right there. And I'm just gonna do the front side of this roof. Put blocks in the back, and you kind of try to follow this as you're going up. So you kind of follow the slab. So I'm just gonna build this entire roof and kind of just carve it out. But you're basically just like following the slabs down there. It's like this right here would be a little higher up. So it kind of just adds a little like dip right there. This might just look better like that. And you add like a dip here. I'm still working on roofs myself. So yeah, kind of like a dip there, and you can kind of see it. Yeah. Or you can just keep it completely straight across, whatever works for those kind of roofs. Now this next roof is a little interesting. I'm gonna need to pull out different block for this, maybe like some green terracotta. But you punch a hole out in the corners and you build around like this, kind of making like a more natural shape. This would actually look so much better with moss. So it kind of adds more of like, oh, I just popped out of the ground. Yeah, this is looking so much better with moss blocks now. And you kind of just continue that all the way up this roof. Take out the corners. And then you just build up like this. And you got a nice looking roof to your house. Okay. Next design is kind of like you start to hang your roof a little bit. Not like gallows kind of hanging, but your roof starts to just hang to one side. So you build your A-frame as normal. Well, this actually works better with the medieval kind of frame from my building experience, but you build your frame kind of normal, but you slowly just start to use some stairs and just start to bring it out a little bit. Kind of just a mixture of upside down stairs. You kind of just bring out the entirety of this, so it kind of just stretches out. So yeah, kind of going for like this kind of slope right here. And then on this end, I don't know, maybe you do something like this. And just add a little crescent. And then you just leave this end the same. So yeah, I'll just build this front part. But you would just leave this end exactly the same. And it kind of just does and it has that same like overhang effect. And then it also has the effect of just one roof. One side of the roof just looks that much more interesting. Now you can do this on both sides, but I think just doing it on one side makes the roof kind of unique. But that would also be a good spot maybe to like grab the door and instead put the door right here. That was actually what I put like a patio and then door here. So that like you're kind of drawn to that side of the build. So like you move your staircase there, extend your window. Actually, I'd more center that window, yeah, something like that. And you're kind of left with more of this fishing style cabin. and it's pretty similar to the first one. It basically is exactly the first one, but instead you're adding 2 dormers, one on each side. So you start off with, again, the basic roof design going up. You kind of start to get like this kind of design, where your stairs come out, and it just really distracts, from the roof, because a slanted roof can look flat. It's kind of just facts right there. Your slanted roof can still look like your build still has flatness to it. And I just adds more detail to that, and then you would just do that also on the same. You'd also just do that on the other side. So it'd be, let's just do a quick 5 quick speed around. We quickly build the roof. I'm building this mega fast right now. And then you get your double, and then you get your 2 and then you get your 4 like areas that kind of just what happens. Oh bro, this is the easiest one right here. So you just take your build and you grab, this would be more for your modern style build, but you kind of just start building a flat wall on this side and bring it up, connect it to this side, and you just fill this top part in. Oh yeah, that's literally the entire roof right there. So yeah, those right there were just some roof designs. Actually, I thought I had more, but my notes lie to me. So they do be like that sometimes. Notes always lie sometimes. But like, there's always, I'll just show some minor improvements because I still have video time. So for this roof on the end, like you could build some grass plots on top, you know, because I don't know if anyone that has a modern house touches grass anymore. Right here, this is my recommended spot for a lightning rod. Oh, I missed a staircase. Okay, this house, I don't really, I missed my staircase. This house, I don't have any recommendations. I already said one for that house. For this house, I'd probably just sprinkle in some leaves on top. So I get a darker, probably like mango leaves. And just run them on the top. And that's looking pretty good. This house, I don't have anything to say, nothing with this house. And for this house, kind of just follow the other designs to where you outline it in a different color than the roof itself. And you get something that's pretty good. But another one of my tips is you can connect something like this and then put a window there. So I'll just do that on the other side. I'll punch out my window and then connect to that. It's just a little quick tasing tip. So yeah, flying back to the office. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button and hit subscribe, and go vote on my community tab that I made like probably today, maybe tomorrow, and go vote on it about what do you want to see next for Tazing Teaches. This has been Tazing Animations, and I'm out. Goodbye.